First you take a drink, then the drink takes a drink, then the drink takes you. Recovery is not a race. You don't have to feel guilty if it takes you longer than you thought it would. I could, I should. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Rap a cyber top up up. When you can stop, you don't. When you can stop, you don't want to. And when you want to stop, you can't. That's addiction. Rhyming a friction, a fiction, non-fiction. When was the last time you woke up and wished you'd had just one more drink the night before? A war, a door. I had never regretted not drinking. Say this to yourself and you'll get through anything. Rapping never ending, all night and all day. I'm not telling you it is going to be easy. I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. I spit it, I rap it. I have absolutely no pleasure in the stimulants in which I sometimes so madly indulge. It has not been in the pursuit of pleasure that I have perilled life and reputation and reason. It has been the desperate attempt to escape from torturing memories, from a sense of insupportable loneliness and a dread of some strange impending doom. A boom, a kaboom, a fruit of a loom. The goal isn't to be sober. The goal is to love yourself so much that you don't need to drink. Rhyming and pink. Addiction is just a way of trying to get at something else, something bigger. Call it transcendence if you want, but it's like a rat in a maze. We all want the same thing. We all have this hole. The thing you want offers relief, but it's a trap. Spitting never ending rap. I don't give a crap. I am not defined by my relapses, but by my decision to remain in recovery despite them. Recovery is an acceptance that your life is in shambles and you have to change. Spitting rappers deranged. You don't get over an addiction by stopping using. You recover by creating a new life where it is easier to not use. If you don't create a new life, then all the factors, rappers, never ender that brought you to your addiction will catch up with you again. Rapping off the top of my head, never ending, spitting I said, rapping again in a mess. I hiss and I jest. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. It's okay not to be okay. You're not your mental illness, a rhyme and fulfillment. Your struggle do not define you. Your struggles do not define you. Taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love from above. Turtle, dove above. Taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love. You are worthy of happiness and peace of mind. Never ending, spit in, word vomiting of rhymes. You are worthy of happiness and peace of mind. There is no shame in seeking help for your mental health. It's okay to take a break and prioritize your mental health. You are not alone in your struggles. It's okay to ask for support when you need help. Spitting rhymes and I melt my health. Mental health is not a destination, it's a journey. Your mental health matters more than any external validation. Healing is not linear, but it's possible, probable. You are stronger than you realize. Your mental health journey is unique to you, rapping to you. Self-care is not selfish, it's necessary for good mental health. Rapping a stealth. Small steps can lead to big progress in mental health. You are capable of overcoming your mental health challenges. Rapping infinite, never ending, spitting this. Mental illness is not a personal failure, it's a medical condition. Your mental health should not be stigmatized, nor emphasized here. Infinite rhymes. You're devastating of a life free from mental health struggles. A buggle, a wuggle, a purple, a snapple. Your mental health journey may be difficult, but it's worth it. You are not weak for struggling with mental health issues. Here's a tissue if you have an issue. It's okay to take medication for your mental health. Rhyming a stealth. You are not a burden for seeking help for your mental health. Mental health issues do not make you any less of a person. Rapping, a hurtsin', a cursin', a spurtin', a spittin', a rapping. Your mental health is just as important as your career and education and documentation. You are capable of managing your mental health and living a fulfilling life. Never ending rhymes. You have the power to overcome your mental health challenges. Rapping never ending, a edges, a medicine, a spittin', a rapping. It's okay to take time to focus on your mental health. You are deserving of love and compassion, especially from yourself. Rapping health. Your mental health struggles do not define your future. Rapping lecture, agriculture, articulate. Your mental health struggles do not define your future. It's okay to prioritize your mental health over other commitments. You are not alone in your journey towards better mental health. You are not your thoughts or emotions. You are capable of creative, positive mindset and outlook on life. Mental health recovery is possible, probable, and it starts with seeking help. rhyming in a spell in the fiery depths of hell. You are worthy of a life filled with joy and happiness. It's okay to have bad days and ask for support when you need it. You have the power to change your relationship with your mental health. Spent rhymes, spent on all these sleepless nights I dwell. Your mental health journey may be a lifelong process, but it's worth it. You are capable of breaking free from negative thought patterns. Mental health is just as important as physical health when it comes to overall wellness, spent in rap fulfillment. Mental health is just as important as physical health when it comes to overall wellness. You have the power to choose how you respond to your mental health challenges. It's okay to take time to rest and recharge when you're feeling overwhelmed. You're not alone in your struggles, even if it feels that way. Mental health is a journey of self-discovery and growth. You are worthy of receiving support and love even on your toughest, darkest days. I pray away goes the day. It's okay to set boundaries to protect your mental health. You are capable of creating a life filled with purpose and meaning despite your mental health challenges. Never ending rapping, never ending sleepless nights I have spent rapping again. Here you go spitting, never ending. I said, never stop spitting, rapping again. Spitting, never ending. I said. The advice I'd give to somebody that's struggling is you don't have to live that way. You don't have to struggle in silence. You can be unsilent. You can live well with a mental health condition as long as you open up to somebody about it, because it's really important you share your experiences with people so that you can get the help that you need. Rap, proceed. I found that with depression, one of the most important things you can realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. Rap it, I spat it, I never ended a rap it. You are not alone. You are seen. I am with you. You are not alone. Rap of dome, a cyber drone. The experience I have had is that once you start talking about experience of mental health struggle, you realize that actually you're part of quite a big club. Rub-a-dub, scrub-a-dub-dub, a dub-a-dub-dub. Anything that's human is mentionable, and anything that is mentionable can be manageable. When we can talk about our feelings, they become less overwhelming, less upsetting, and less scary. Rappers, a dweary, ponder in a hall we can wear from pondering dreary, a teary. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. Just remember you're not alone. In fact, you are in a very common place of millions of others. We need to help each other and keep striving to reach our goals. The humanity we all share is more important than the mental illness we may not. Been rapping, Tate or top, Cybertron. The humanity we all share is more important than the mental illness we may not. Rap, Tate or top. Life doesn't make any sense without interdependence. We need each other, and the sooner we learn that, the better for us all. Mental health problems don't define who you are. They're something you experience. You walk in the rain and you feel the rain, but importantly, you are not the rain. Spitting in pain and vain. The experience I have had is that once you start talking about experience of mental health struggle, you realize that actually you're part of a quite big club. Rub-a-dub-dub. You are the one thing in this world above all other things that you must never give up on. When I was in middle school, I was struggling with severe anxiety and depression, and the help and support I received from my family and therapists saved my life. Never end in rhymes. I would say that what others have said, it gets better one day. You'll find your tribe. You just have to trust that people are out there waiting to love you and celebrate you for who you are. In the meantime, the reality is you might have to be your own tribe. Never ending vibes of rhymes. You might have to be your own best friend. That's not something they're going to teach you in school. A rhyme, a tool, a school. So start the work of loving yourself. Rap a rap elf. Being able to be true self is one of the strongest components of good mental health. Rapping a stealth. My dark days made me stronger, or maybe I already was strong and they made me prove it. Sometimes the people around you won't understand your journey. They don't need to. It's not for them. Rapping a rhythm, a anthem. Rap marathon, Cybertron, rap megalodon. You don't have to be positive all the time. Perfectly okay to feel sad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, scared, and anxious. Having feelings doesn't make you a negative person. It makes you human. Rapping conclusion. I'm fuming, I'm looming. This feeling will pass. The fear is real, but the danger is not. Tater top, a marathon, megalodon. Your present circumstances don't determine where you go. They merely determine where you start. Rapping in the dark, will fire ever spark, will fire ever start. Rapping in the dark, will fire ever start, will fire ever spark. I'm rapping in the dark. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Many survivors insist they're not courageous. If I were courageous, I should have stopped the abuse. If I were courageous, I wouldn't be scared. Rappers, beware, most of us have it mixed up. You don't start with courage and then face fear. You become courageous because you face fear. Rapping a tear, we're and a deer. I keep moving ahead as always, knowing deep down inside that I'm a good person, that I am worthy of a good life. Never ending rhymes. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. If one only remembers to turn on the light. Never ending rhymes. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light all day and all night. Never ending spitting of rhymes. There's a crack in everything, that's how the light gets in. Rapping as the darkness comes settling in. I hear the demon start speaking, rapping again. Ring a ring, ding a ding ding. Increasing the strength of our minds is the only way to reduce the difficulty of life. Not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship, rapping dibba-dib-bin. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remember all the times you felt that way. Rapping, I spit and I pray, never ending, free delay. Radio never stop spitting, away goes the day, free delay. Never stop spitting, free delay. We would never tell someone with a broken leg that they should stop wallowing and get it together. We don't consider taking medication for an ear infection something to be ashamed of. We shouldn't treat mental health conditions any differently. Rapping wearily, our wounds are often the openings into the best and most beautiful part of us. Emotional pain is not something that should be hidden away and never spoken about. There is truth in your pain, there is growth in your pain, but only if it first brought into the open. Rapping a doping. Not all battles are visible and neither are the victories. The advice I give to somebody that's silently struggling is you don't have to live that way. You don't have to struggle in silence. You can be unsilent, rapping, resilient, spitting, reptilian, lizard, chameleon, camouflaging with syllables, mirage, cybertron, rap marathon. You are not alone. You are seen. I am with you. You are not alone. Spitting notes off the top of my dome down the lonely yellow brick road. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. In the depths of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer, and that makes me happy, for it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back, never ending raps. If you're going through hell, keep on going, you knowing never ending rapping. Change what you can, manage what you can't. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Talk to yourself like you would someone you love. Turtle, turtle, dove, raps from above, enough. Rapping up, never ending for fun. I learned that my sadness never destroyed what was great about me. You just have to go back to the greatness. Rapping relentless. Find that one little light that's left. I'm lucky I found one that little glimmer stored away. Freak delay, away goes today. And one small crack does not mean that you are broken. It means that you were put to the test and you didn't fall apart. Rap pop a tart. So you say you're depressed, all I see is resilience. You're allowed to feel messed up and inside out. I shout and I pout. Doesn't mean you're defective, it just means you're human. Spitting to a conclusion. Your present circumstances don't determine where you go, they merely determine where you start. In the dark, rapping in the dark, let's fire ever, startless fire ever, spark. I'm rapping in the dark. Slow breathing is like an anchor in the midst of an emotional storm. The anchor won't make the storm go away, but it will hold you steady until it passes. Never ending hiatus of rapids. And still I rise. Be dedicated to change the way in which people see mental illness at all levels of society. If not for yourself, advocate for those who are struggling in silence. Rapping resilience, never ending. I'm spitting, I'm rapping, ready to go rapping again and again. Must be something wrong with my head. I had all pop up again. Never stop spitting, I'm rapping again. I hope one day as a culture we can take mental health as seriously as we take our physical health. That would be the ideal. What mental health needs is more sunlight, more candor, and more unashamed conversation, equation, annihilation, invasion. I want to talk about it and not feel any embarrassment or shame, because I think it's important for people to hear from adults who have good, fulfilling lives and manage chronic mental illness as part of those good, fulfilling lives. Never ending rhymes. Whether an illness affects your heart, your arm, or your brain, it's still an illness, and there shouldn't be any distinction. We don't consider taking medication for an ear infection something to be ashamed of. We shouldn't treat mental health conditions any differently. Rapping silently, rapping up a probability, never endingly, automatically, calculating, computing, buffering, loading, rapping never ending. I'm spitting, I'm singing, I'm freestyling. I well knew that one could break one's arms and legs before, and that then afterward that could be get better a rapper, but I didn't know that one could break one's brain insane, and then afterward that get better too. Toucan Scooby-Doo. Mental pain is less traumatic than physical pain, but it is more common and also more hard to bear. Spin rhymers beware, but frequent attempt to conceal mental pain increases the burden. It is easier to say my tooth is aching than to say my heart is broken. Rapping awoken. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of the world, but those who fight and win battles not others do not know anything about. I shout and I pout, rapper a while, never stop spitting right now. Wow, 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 yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Never stop spitting right now, never ending. Wow, how now, brown cow. There you go, spitting right now. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. This feeling will pass, the fear is real, but the danger is not. Rap, take your top. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way. Rappers a freak delay. If you are broken, you do not have to stay broken. Rapping awoken, rapping I've spoken. I will love the light, for it shows me the way, yet I will endure the darkness because it shows me the stars. Rapper Jafar, the best way out is always through. Rapping Toucan Canoe, Scooby-Doo. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Keep on going, don't look back, never end and spin a rap. Mental health problems don't define who you are. They're something you experience. You walk in the rain and you feel the rain, but importantly, you are not the rain. Never end in pain. Insane. There I go spitting again and again. Never stop spitting off the top of my head. There I go spitting, never ending again and again. The technique is noticed most markedly in the case of those who have not mastered it. Rapping, I spattered it. The most perfect technique is that which is not noticed at all. Rapping a cyber atoll. Technique has taken over the whole of civilization, death, procreation, birth, all submit to technical efficiency and systemization. Rapid organization, annihilation equation. The first thing is to have the will, the rest is technique. Rapping, I am unique. To create, we need both technique and freedom of technique. Spitting rapper unique. Rapping, I spit in the pink. Technique is communication. The two words are synonymous in conductors. Then rapper, proactor. Technique is the test of sincerity. Rapping never endingly. Logic is the technique by scripture, which we add conviction to truth. Rapping to a fruit of the loom. A successful social technique consists perhaps in finding objectionable means for individual self-assertion. Rapping up, explosion, erosion. A never-ending extrovert, introvert. Negotiation is not a policy, it's a technique. It's something you use when it's to take to your advantage. Rapping, advantage, and something that you don't use when it's not to your advantage. Spitting, rapping, optimism, hypnotism. You learn techniques to understand principles. When you understand the principles, you will create your own techniques. Rapper, unique, and peak. Never ending. If you find yourself with a weakness, attack it. Don't develop a technique that avoids your weaknesses. Rapping, never ender. Obsessed with rapping. Technique is what you fall back on when you run out of inspiration. Rapping, annihilation, equation. There I go spitting, never ending. What must be wrong with my head? You never stop spitting again and again. Must be something wrong with my head. You never stop spitting again and again. Must be something wrong with my head. You never stop spitting again and again. I hiss and I jest. Doctrine is the framework of life. It is the skeleton of truth, to be clothed and rounded out by the living graces of a holy life. It is only the lean creature whose bones become offensive. We need to learn that truth consists. Rap the lyricist, not in correct doctrine, but in correct doctrine plus the inward enlightenment of the Holy Spirit, rapping a parrot of merit. A striking feature of moral and political argument in the modern world is the extent to which it is innovators, radicals, and revolutionaries who revive old doctrines while their conservative and reactionary opponents are the investors of new ones. Spitting rhyme on the dough. Well, there I go. Bo 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 bo. Or ending roll to toe toe. When a denomination begins to consider doctrine divisive, theology troublesome, and convictions inconvenient, consider that denomination on its way to a well-deserved death. Spitting, rapping, I hiss and I jest. Is it our task to force the biblical doctrine of God to answer to modern culture, or is it our task to address modern culture with the biblical doctrine of God? Rap a lot. If modern culture or any culture establishes the Vaseline for the doctrine of God, rap-a-ba, such a doctrine will certainly bear little resemblance to the God of the Bible, rapping undoubtable. To you, severing, granted, inspectors general, 33rd degree Masons, we say this that you may repeat it to the veteran of the 32nd, 31st, and 30th degrees. The Masonic religion should be, by all of us initiates of the high degrees, maintained in the purity of the Luciferian doctrine, as some to church repair, not for the doctrine but the music there. Rapper, rhymers, beware. It has been an unchallengeable American doctrine that cranberry sauce of pink goo with overstones of sugar, tomatoes, tomato, potato, vegetable, a tornado, volcano is a delectable necessity of the Thanksgiving board, and that turkey is uneatable without it. Then rap it, I spit it, never ending. I rap it, I spit it. What must be wrong with my head? You never stop spitting, rapping again. I hiss and I jest. Never stop rapping again and again. I hiss and I jest. Mastered it. Level up, master's degree achieved. From student to master. Mission accomplished. Master's degree in hand. Wham bam thank you man. New heights, master's degree conquered. Rapping lyricist. Dream big, study hard. Earn the master's degree, a decree. The future is bright now with a master's degree. Decree. Cheers to new beginnings and a master's degree. OMG degree, hotter, master's edition. Turn of dreams into degrees. Master's completed. Rapper, a never ender. The master plan achieved. Take it on the world with a master's degree. Decree. Infinity. The journey continues. Master's degree unlocked. Spit and rap a flock of bach. Stepping forward with a master's degree. Decree. Elevation achieved. Master's degree. Master in life. 1 degree at a time, never ending lyrics and rhymes. Graduated with a master's and a million dreams. Rapping, it seems, a demon seemeth to be rapping within my dreams. The tassel was worth the hassle. Officially a master of my destiny, divinity. Rapping for eternity, infinitely. Turning my dreams into plans, 1 degree at a time. Master the art of persistence. Here's to late nights, early mornings, and endless ambitions. Amphibian. Grad school where coffee and determination collide. Finally a master of something other than procrastination. Master's degree unlocked. Spitting Cybertron. Rap marathon. Cheers to the sleepless nights and caffeinated days. Degree in hand. Sky's the limit. Proud to be a master of my craft. Spitting infinite rap. A journey of 1,000 classes begins with 1 single enrollment. Rhyming atonement. Mastering the art of adulting. 1 degree at a time. Grad school where stress levels are high, but so are the rewards. Spitting, rapping a full tour. Never ending, there I go. Spitting, don't you know? Spitting, rapping again. Must I spit it again? Off the top of my head. Spitting, never ending. Rapping, I said. Spitting, mathematics is the music of reason. Math is the language of the universe. So the more equations you know, the more you can converse with the cosmos. Number rules the universe. To know math is a severe limitation. Understanding the world is spins and it whirls and it swirls and it twirls. It is impossible to be a mathematician, rapping intuition without being a poet and soul rapper at all. The pure mathematician, like the musician, is a free creator of his world of ordered beauty, rapping infinity. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas appeals. Go down deep enough into anything and you'll find mathematics rapping algebra, calculus. Mathematics is a place where you can do things which you can't do in the real world, as it spins and it swirls and it whirls and it twirls. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Merit a parrot. The essence of mathematics lies in its freedom. Rap and redeem them, I beat them. Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers. Rapping a tumbler, a thunder, a plunder. A mathematician who is not also something of a poet will never be a complete mathematician. Rapping never ending, I spit it, never ending. What must be wrong with my head? You never stop spitting again and again. What must be wrong with my head? You never stop spitting, I hiss and I jest. Mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations, or algorithms. It is about understanding. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Don't worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you that mine are still greater. Rapper, never ender, spitter. Mathematics is the music of reason. The essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. Rapping a dimple. In mathematics, the art of proposing a question must be held of higher value than solving it. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Rapping a ferret, a maggot. I'll get in my mallet, I'm spitting, I'm rapping. Mathematics is the door and the key to sciences. Mathematics allows for no hypocrisy and vagueness. Mathematics is like love, a simple idea, but it can get complicated. Rapping, terminated, equated, and acquainted. Mathematics is not a careful march down a well-cleared highway, but a journey into a strange wilderness where the explorers often get lost. I spit in a ramen at daw. Pure mathematics is, in its way, of poetry of logical ideas. The study of mathematics is like air or water to our technological society. It is impossible to imagine modern life without it. I spit it, I shout it, I route it, I drought it. Mathematics is the language with which God has written the universe. Mathematics is the queen of science, and arithmetic is the queen of mathematics. Spitting and rapping, never ending. I hiss and I jest. Spitting, rapping a mess, never ending. I spit and I jest. Hiss and rapping a mess, never stop spitting again and again. Banking gives you a glimpse into what makes companies succeed and what makes companies fail. A frail, a dale, holy grail. Microcredit has shown how you can reach out to people that conventional banking cannot. It has demonstrated that it's a doable proposition. Rapping, intuition, repetition. A banking system is an act of faith that survives only for as long as people believe it will. Rapping, a spill. As its core, banking is not simply about profit, but about personal relationships. Rapping, a ring, ding, a bang, bang. You can't grow unless your banking system is expanding and you are extending credit. Rapping, I spit it, I rap it, a rabbit. I found Grain Main Bank to provide loans to those considered traditionally unbankable. Rhyme, unbreakable, rappable, never ending, ploppable, probable. It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and our monetary system, for if they did, I believe they would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Rapping, adorning. Anything that benefits the public and not just big banking. That's what I'm with. Spitting rap a dim. The Indian banking industry has always been full of competition, and there is enough room for growth. Spitting rap a whoa, toe to toe toe. Today, if you look at financial systems around the globe, more than half the population of the world, out of 6 billion people, more than 3 billion do not qualify to take out a loan from a bank. This is a shame, a lame, a dame. The growth that we are targeting for our bank is in line with the banking industry. Rapping monopoly. Banking is a very treacherous business because you don't realize it is risky until it is too late. It is like calm waters that deliver huge storms. Rapping adorn. A bank is a place where they lend you an umbrella in fair weather and ask for it back when it begins to rain. Rapping again and again. People are losing faith in the banking system due to security issues. You have an issue, here's a tissue. Rhyming misusage. Banking typos. Banking type should take their cue from Gordon Gekko or prick the best looking banker in their film and copy him. Spitting rapping marathon, anthem rhythm. The modern banking system manufactures money out of nothing. Rapping, I'm spitting, I'm never ending. They explain to me that the bank cannot lend money to poor people because these people are not credit worthy. Rapper a trophy. Retail banking in Africa is very weak. You can't go to a village and get money from an ATM or visit a branch of the bank. So people have to use the internet. Rap and interpret. Spitting, I hiss and I jest. Spitting, rapping again. What is wrong with my head? Can never stop spitting, rapping again. Rapping again off the top of my head. What must be wrong with my headeth again? My headeth again. Can never stop rapping again. My headeth again. Can never stop rapping again and again off the top of my head. Submit yourselves to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. You are from little children and have overcome them, because greater is he who is in you than spitting tootaloo, Scooby-Doo, spit into you. You are from God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. As it spins and it swirls and it whirls and it twirls. For we live in the world, we do not wage war as the war does. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. We demolish arguments and pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Never end in rhymes. A might, a mist, a wrist, abyss. Spitting rhymes into the mist of the abyss. Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Devour hours and a sour. Devour hours, I'm sour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith. No weapon that is formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that accuses you in judgment will condemn. This is the heritage of the service of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord. Rapping a tour, inventor, rhyme philosopher. Put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, rum-a-dum-bum-ba-bum-bum, you may be able to stand your ground, pum-a-pum, sound, and after you have done everything to stand firm, then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness is in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Wrap it and redeem. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith. The memory shall always remain. In addition, in which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Rap marathon. In all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. A fuss, a must. But thanks be to God who gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Never end in rhymes. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts. Spit rhyming a coast. But the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. Ram-a-dum-ba-bum-bum. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. Rhyme and spurt you, disperse you. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Rapping never endingly. Trust I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound you in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Rapping again, truly I tell you that if two of you on earth agree about everything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. Rapping never ending, and spitting I'm rapping never ending. They said, what must be wrong with my head? Can never stop spitting again and again off the top of my head. Can never stop spitting again and again off a listen, my son, to your father's instructions, and do not forsake for your mother's teachings. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. Rapping never ending again. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will go on your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Rapping infinitely. Hold on to instruction. Do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son brings grief to his mother. Rapper never ender. Whoever brings ruin on their family will inherit only when the fool will be servant to the wise. Never end in rhymes all day and all night. Follow me into the light. I'll hail thy light. Follow me into the night. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Rapping a Cupid. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a mocker does not respond to rebukes. Whoever heeds life-grieving, life-giving correction will be at home among the wise. Never-ending rhymes. Take to have a fool for a child brings grief. There is no joy for the parent of a godless fool, bit and a tool a drool. Listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Rapping a told a fold. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. The wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. Rapping, I spit it. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare them. The cords of their sins hold them fast. Rapping, at last. To fear the Lord is to hate evil Knievel. Rapping, a shovel, a novel, a bubble, a bundle, a never-ending, a riddle, a spittle, a shizzle, my nizzle, a drizzle. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Never-ending, I'm rapping. If the righteous receive their due on earth, how much more the ungodly and the sinner. Rapper, creator, never-ender, a spitter, and a rhymer, silver platter. If the righteous receive their due on earth, how much more the ungodly and the sinner. Never-ender, rapper, a spitter, a spatter. It rhymes on a silver platter. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Rapping, never-ending, monopoly. And the paths of the wicked are snares and pitfalls, but those who would preserve in their life stay far from them. Rapping again and again. Must be something wrong with my head. Can never stop rapping again and again. What must be wrong with my head? Can never stop rapping again and again. Never stop it, I said, rapping again and again. Winds in the east, mist coming and like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put my finger on what lies in store, but I feel what's to happen all happened before. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap the job's a game. Rhyming away, bam, a bam, a dame. Mary Poppins, you know you can say it backwards, which is docious, alla, expiastic, fragile, calla, rupus, but that's going a bit too far, don't you think? Indubitably, Mr. Daw, sir. Well, do you have anything to say, Banks? Well, sir, Mr. Banks says, well, sir, they do say that when there's nothing to say, all you can say is he feels Michael's tuppence and his pocket takes it out and looks at it. Mr. Daw, sir, confound it. Banks, I said, do you have anything to say? Mr. Banks begins giggling hysterically. Just one word, sir. Mr. Daw says, Mr. Daw, sir. Yes, Mr. Banks, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, ferocious, cretaceous, Jurassic, prehistoric. Mr. Dawes, sir, what? Mr. Banks, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Mary Poppins was right. It's extraordinary. It does make you feel better. A never-ending rapper, a silver platter, a spatter. What are you talking about? There's no such word. Oh yes, it is a word, a perfectly good word. Actually, do you know what there's no such thing as? It turns out, with due respect, when all is said and done, that there's no such thing as you. Boo-hoo, toucan, Scooby-Doo. Just a moment, Mary Poppins. What is the meaning of this outrage? I beg your pardon. Will you be good enough to explain all of this? Rhyme it, tis a bim bim. First of all, I would like to make one thing quite clear. Yes, Mary Poppins, I never explained anything. He traveled all around the world, and everywhere he went, he used his word, and all would say there goes a clever gent. Spent rapping, I spent when dukes or maharajas pass the time. Day, wine, a rhyme, never ending. I'm say my meat special word, and then they asked me out of to tea. Spent rapping, infinity, Mary Poppins, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precious. Rhyming, tremendous. Mary Poppins measures herself with her tape measure and reads what it says as I expected. Mary Poppins practically perfect in every way. Mary Poppins rapping a throbbing. Mary Poppins, our first game is called Well Begun is Half Done. Michael, I don't like the sound of that. Mary Poppins says otherwise entitled. Let's tidy up the nursery. Melody, rhyme, melody. Michael, I told you she was tricky. Mary Poppins, so when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. Rhymers dismay. way goes today, better use it carefully or it could change your life. Busker, for example, Mary Poppins, yes, Busker. One night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's my wife. Go it gets angry and hits him with a tambourine. Ow, and a lovely thing she is too. Wife smiles and denial a while. A tile, close your mouth please, Michael. We are not a codfish. That's a pie crust promise, easily made, easily broken. Mary Poppins, we won't let you go. Mary Poppins, go, what on earth are you talking about? I rap and I shout and I pout. Did you get snacked? Did you get sacked? Sacked? Certainly not. I am never sacked. I rap and I back. A whap up a whack. Jane, oh, perhaps Mary Poppins, rapping, a throbbing, a stopping, never stopping. Jane, Michael, hooray, 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 Frito-Lay, hooray. Mary Poppins, neither am I or a maypole. Kindly stop spinning about me, rhyming, a trophy, never stop rhyming. Bert, it's true that Mavis and Sybil have ways that are winning, and Prudence and Gwendolyn set your heart spinning. Phoebe's delightful mode is disarming, rapping a charming. Penguins, Janus, Felicia, Lydia, Bert charming, Cynthia's dashing, Vivian's sweet, Stephanie's smashing, Priscilla's a treat, rhyming for eternity. Penguins, Veronica, Millicent, Agnes and Jane, rapping Mary Jane as away from the day. Never stop spitting all night and all day. Mary Poppins, watch Bert, Albert, Jane, and Michael laugh together on the ceiling. Why, it's the most disgraceful sight I've ever seen. Or my name isn't Mary Poppins. Rapping, throbbing, I'm stopping, heart throbbing, I'm stopping, I'm bopping. Bert speaking, oh names, I know a man with a wooden leg named Smith. Uncle Albert, what's the name of his other leg? He, Bert, Jane, and Michael laugh. Bert, alright, I'll do it myself. Raps on the shelf, I tell myself, do what? Bit of magic is easy. Let's see you think. He, Jane, and Michael do so. You wink, they do so. You do a double blink, they do so. You close your eyes and jump. They jump onto the drum, but nothing happens. Never ending rapping. Spitting is something supposed to happen. Bert, what's utter nonsense? Mary Poppins, why do you always complicate things that are really quite simple? Give me your hand, please, Michael. Don't slouch. 1, 2. They jump into the chalk pitcher. Good morning, father. Never end a rapper. Morning, Mary Poppins taught us the most wonderful word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Ferocious and atrocious. Vicious, never ending. Spitting a mess. Never stop spitting again and again. I'll pop with my head. What is wrong with my head? I have sophisticated vocabulary. I use radical and documented education, my psychological incompetence. That's validate and elaborate what I'm saying to be completely adamant. Randomly, consciously, accurately, and coherently. Never endingly spitting. And unexamined faith is not worth having, for fundamentalism and uncritical certitude entail the rejection of one of the great human gifts, that of free will, of the liberty to make up our own minds based on evidence and tradition and reason. Never ending rampant. New Age values are conscious evolution, a non-sectarian society, non-military culture, global sharing, healing the environment, sustainable economy, self-determination, social justice, economic empowerment of the poor, love, compassion, and action, going beyond religious fundamentalism, going beyond nationalism, extreme nationalism, culture, agriculture, articulate in times of conflict, war, poverty, or religious fundamentalism. Women and children are the first and most numerous victims. Women need all their courage today. Frito-Lay away authoritarianism, religious fundamentalism, and militarism, reism, and inherently patriarchal and hierarchical. I'm opposed to fundamentalism in any form. Born Palestinian ideology has become a lethal cocktail of radical nationalism and Islamic fundamentalism. Never ending rhyming. Infinitism. Islamic fundamentalism is in its activist manifestation is bad news. Religious fundamentalism is general is bad news. We know about religious fundamentalism in South Africa. Calvinist fundamentalism has been an unmitigated force of benightedness in our history, rapping for eternity. What must be wrong with me? Never stop rapping for off pop of my head. Again and again, off pop of my head. Can never stop rapping again and again. off top of my head, and I can never stop rapping again and again. Off top of my head, and can never stop rapping again and again. The whole universe is based on rhythms. Everything happens in circles and spirals. A circle is a reflection of eternity. It has no beginning, it has no end. And if you put several circles over each other, then you get a spiral. Stress is a downward spiral, and you can only overcome it with a positive perspective, rhyming introspective. Fear stifles our thinking and actions. It creates indecisiveness that results in stagnation. I have known talented people who procrastinate indefinitely rather than risk failure. Lost opportunities cause erosion of confidence, and the downward spiral begins. Ring-a-ding-ding-a-ding-ding, never ending, rapping again and again. The human mind always makes progress, but it is a progress in spirals. Rapid in denial is not just a river in Egypt, fruity and Ethiopian. The spiral in a snail shell is the same mathematically as the spiral in the Milky Way galaxy, and it's also the same mathematically as the spirals in our DNA. It's the same ratio that you'll find in very basic music that transcends cultures all over the world as it spins and it swirls and it whirls and it twirls. Never ending, rappers beware, you are in for a scare. There you go, rapping beware, I'm never ending, spitting I despair, never stop spitting, rappers beware, there I am, spitting never ender, for the rappers despair, never stop spitting, rappers beware, there I go, spitting again. It's one of my favorite seasons of the year. Back to school as a kid, I loved fresh school supplies, new outfits to change the seasons, and the chance to crack open a new textbook wrapper, a look, a hook. I've always loved the first day of school better than the last day of school, rapping a drool. First are best because they are new beginners, rapping infiniteness. Always ask yourself, is this what my best looks like? That one question alone will change your entire life. Never end in rhymes. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Raps on the shelf. The first day of school is always a fashion show. The rest of the year, a pajama party. Rapping Monopoly. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. Never ending raps. Rap, attack, adapt, a rap, what, whip, a bat, spat, kabat, a bat, rap, rap, a rap. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. A woe, don't you know? A woe, and I go. You might seem like life is full of tests, questions, grade, parents, and pressure, but still dream. Only surround yourself with people who will lift you higher. Rapper, infinite, and intruder. Beware. Only surround yourself with people who will lift you higher. Rapper, education does not prevent you from making mistakes, but makes you learn from your mistakes. Rapping Frito-Olay. Never stop spitting. Away goes the day. What is wrong with my head? Can never stop rapping again and again. There you go, spitting on scholastic learning and polemical divinity, retardative growth of all true knowledge, a prowess, a rapage, a cabbage, a cottage. For me, the intellect is always the guide, but not the goal of the performance. Free things have to be coordinated, and not one must stick out, shout, and pout. Not too much intellect, because it can become scholastic. Not too much heart, because it can become schmaltz. Not too much technique, because you become a mechanic rapping, a never-ending quantum mechanic rapping, a static. By offering an education centered on values, the faculty in Catholic schools can create an interactive setting between parents and students that is geared toward long-term healthy character and scholastic development for all enrolled children. Rapping infiniteness. It is clear from all these data that the interested teenagers are not focused around studies, and the scholastic achievement is at most of mere importance, and given status are prestige to an adolescent in the eyes of their adolescence. Rapping, never ending, progressive, spitting, rapid, intrusive, never ending, explosion, erosion, intrusion. When learning was monopolized by the monks in the Middle Ages, people specialized only in warfare and statecraft, and even though these were not altogether free from the scholastic influence, rhyming abundance. Yes, I was a big math and computer geek, that's true. I was driven by the scholastic side of things. For me, it was all about what I could do with math and computers. Rap calculator. I always loved jokes. It's such a dumb facile thing to say, but it's true. I remember being a kid and getting those joke books from the Scholastic Book Club and loving comedy from a very young age. Spitting, freestyle, and race to the page. Regular, never stop spitting. away goes today. Never stop spitting, away goes today. Never stop spitting, away goes today. Frito-Lay, acceptance looks like a passive state, but in reality it brings something entirely new into this world. That piece, a subtle energy, vibration is consciousness. Music is always a creative process that comes from the heart. It's a feeling of vibration that we ride on. Cybertron, rap marathon, Megalodon, Piranha, Yamaha, Polaris, Jiu-Jitsu, Tetris. All things are in a state of vibration. Vibration from objects in our surroundings are constantly impinging upon us and carry to our senses a cognition of the external world. But vibrations in the ether act upon our eyes so that we see, in vibrations in the air transmit sounds to the ear. Spitting rappers, a here, a deer, a queer, a fear. Drink, saying cheers, drinking all of these beers, spent all of these years. But that guitar is the perfect companion to human voice. You rest it against your gut, against your heart, and when you strum it, the vibration goes outwards for all to hear. But the vibration also hits you on your body. Karate, salami, bologna. There was a lot of light and a lot of rumbling and vibration, especially the first minute or minute and a half. And then after about 2 minutes, when the solid rocket boosters separated, the ride got a lot smoother. Rapper, intruder, spitting never ender. I'm a Sufi Muslim. I would say I believe in using the medium to create a good vibration because art is so important to society. Some projects I don't do because I feel that it's going to create a bad vibe. I don't do propaganda films that are anti-another religion, anti-Muslim, or anti-Hindu. Spitting, rapping, a toucan, Scooby-Doo. Spitting to you, don't you know I'm spitting anew. The acoustic guitar is my first love. I've been playing it since I was a kid, and I feel the most at home when I'm sitting with an acoustic. I just love it so much, it changes my heart from the start. Rapping in the dark, will fire ever start a spark? Rapping and rhyming in the dark. I love the vibration of frequencies and the resonance. Music can also be a sensual pleasure like eating food or sex, but its highest bright vibration for me is that point of taking us to a real understanding of something in our nature which we can very rarely get at. It is a spiritual state of oneness. Rapping in a mess, spitting, rapping, a never-ending abyss, and I spitting, never-ending, never spitting. Rapping, pessimism leads to weakness, optimism to power. Rapping, an hour, a tower. Pessimism is a luxury that a Jew can never allow himself. Rapping rhymes in the shelf. Optimism doesn't wait on facts, it deals with prospects. Pessimism is a waste of time, never-ending rapping, a marathon, Cybertron. It's much more fun to be full of hope than pessimism any day of the week. I rap and I tweak. I don't believe in pessimism. If something doesn't come up the way you want, forge ahead. If you think it's going to rain, it will. Rhyming, a dill, a spill, a will, a dill. It is the hopeful, buoyant, cheerful attitude of the mind that wins. Optimism is a success builder. Pessimism an achievement killer, a thriller, a diller. We all agree that pessimism is a mark of superior intellect. Rap, a butterfly effect. Pessimism never won any battle. A rattle, a spit or spattle, a drizzle, a chisel, my nizzle, spit and a hizzle, a fizzle. Optimism means better than reality. Pessimism means worse than reality. I'm a realist, a theist, a atheist. Never-ending pessimism of the spirit, optimism of the will, a dill, a ill. Confidence is a optimism or pessimism, and it's not a character attribute. It's the expectation of a positive outcome. Spitting, rapping, a dum-a-dum-dum, a bum-a-bum-bum. There you go, spitting a rum-a-dum-dum. There you go, spitting, never-ending. Bum-a-bum-bum, by dum-a-dum-dum. There you go, never-ending, spitting, rub-a-dub-dub, my spud-a-bub-bub. There you go, spitting, never-ending, a rub-a-dum-dum. There you go, spitting a bud-a-bum-bum, spitting a never-dum-bum. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Spitting, rapper, a earn, turn, a turn, never-ending, spitting, a worm, a earn, a spurn, never-ending, haven't you heard? You better call somebody. There's no need to end. There's no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. Spitting, rapping.
Story watching over you even when I'm gone. It's not my fault, I'm still sorry. It's a long way, but you're gonna laugh like you used to when I took this photograph.
Here's spitting, rapping. We now accept the fact that learning is a lifelong process of keeping abreast of change, and the most pressing task is to teach people how to learn. Spit raps from the arm. I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Rap-a-dub-ba. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Rapper forever. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. One learns from books and example only that certain things can be done. Actual learning requires that you do those things. Rapping, ring, ding, 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 blah, blah, blah. Tell me and I forget. Touch me and I may remember. Involve me and I may learn. Fit and raps to the earn. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Whoa, there I go. 1 hour per day of study in your chosen field is all it takes. 1 hour per day of study will put you at the top of your field. Within 3 years, within 5 years, you'll be a national authority. In 7 years, you could be one of the best people in the world at what you do. Toucan Scooby-Doo. You don't understand anything until you learn it more than one way. Spit and rap a free delay. He who laughs most learns best. Rapping a best, a pessimist. Research shows that you begin learning in the womb and go right on learning until the moment you pass on. Your brain has a capacity for learning that is virtually limitless, which makes every human a potential genius. Rapping from Venus, Jesus never ending. Spitting, rapping, must be something wrong with my head. Never stop spitting again and again. I'll pop off my head. Never stop spitting. Education is the movement from darkness to light. Education is the adventure that never ends, always leading you to new discoveries. Through education, we plant the seeds of curiosity that grow into the trees of knowledge. Spitting a foul hourage. Learning is the cornerstone of growth. It empowers us to shape our futures with knowledge and confidence. Coincidence. A child's education is like a canvas where every lesson adds a stroke of brilliance. Rapping, resilience. Rapper, impotence, decadence. What is innocent? Who is innocent in the world today? We shake our heads in disbelief. Rapping for eternity in the garden of life. Education is the sunlight that helps ideas blossom. Rhyming, a blossom. Through learning, we gain the tools to build a better world, highlighting the true importance of education in every aspect of life. Never ending rhymes. Every book read and every lesson learned is a step on the exciting journey of education. Documentation of my education. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Never ending spitting in rhymes. Change is the end result of all true learning. Rapping, a never ending discerning. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can overcome and become great. Spit and rap up, bewait. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Rapping, a vessel, a muzzle, a tussle. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It spins and it swirls, and it whirls and it twirls. There I go spitting, never ending. I spit and I swirl, never ending. Spit and I hurl and I whirl. There I go spitting, a rapping, a twirl, a whirl, a twirl. Or stop looking for a spitting, rapping. Spell or quell. Feast or feast, Casper or candy or bust, scare or share, gag or goodies, deceit or treat, smite or delight, prank or bank, sweet or defeat, critique or for treat, fright or delight, tragic or magic, treat or out-tweet, shenanigans or snack, spit and never ending raps. It is spit and never ending, sugar or spice, please be nice. Boo, I'm here to deplete your treats. Don't want a hoax, use candy to coax. Whoa, there I go, hex girl, and I'm gonna put the spell on you. Ghost pirate stew, eh? Red beard of a pirate, ghost pirate stew, eh? You eat it, spit and rapping again. I'm back again, retreat me or I'll tweet. Want me to go away, give me some candy, a dandy, a whammy. Some Halloween candy would be quite dandy. Don't want a trick, then give some candy pronto, be quick. Rapping, I spit. Am I a good witch or bad? It depends on what kind of candy you have. Do you have some candy or to spare? Give it to me and I'll get out of your hair. Rapper, despair. Trick or treat, the exception to the rule of avoiding taking candy from strangers. Rapping, never ender. I'm spitter. Rapper, never ender. I'm spitting. I'm rapping, never ending. Again and again. again off top of my head. Ghostly greetings, eat, drink, and be scary. Stop in for a spell, rhyming in hell. We'll have a spooky good time. Sit for a spell and enjoy a brew. Spit in 2 cans Scooby-Doo. I stew and I spew. I spew rhymes to you. I put a spell on you. Enter if you dare. Foolish mortals, welcome to your nightmare. Pick your poison when offering them drinks or snacks. Spit rhyme, heart attack, rap a rap. May tonight be the darkest, scariest night of the year. Drink up witches, rapping and stitches. Never ending, spit this. Have a spookily good Halloween. Halloween is a real treat. It's the most frightful time of the year. Drinking these beers, saying cheers. Have a fantastic night. Never ending rhymes, happy haunting. Have a beautiful Halloween. I wish you a happy Halloween. Rapping in between. Boo to you from our crew. Spit and a rap a style. Bestow, rap a bow, a pow. Bow, wow, wow, pow. Pop you one in the mouth. See what's up our sleeve. This All Hallows Eve. Beware the witch and hour. A prowler. Witches and mummies and ghosts. Oh my. Rapping to my tummy. Rapping a bummy. Wishing you a night full of frights and a bag full of delights. Rapping caution. Witch crossing. Please spark all brooms at the door. Spit and tut the floor. Don't be a scaredy cat. Ring the bell. Rappers rebel. If you want a tasty sweet, and be sure to holler trick or treat. Believe in the magic of Halloween. Don't worry, we don't bite much. Spit and rhyme a fuss. Which way to the candy? Rapping a dandy. It's all about the candy. A dandy, a mandy. Watch for the undead. Spitting rappers, a mess and a best. Beware of cute little monsters. BYOB, bring your own broomstick. Rapping a thick. Not every witch lives in Salem. Halloween Central, home to one cute son of a witch. Spitting rhyming a twig. Keep calm, trick or treat and carry on. Ghoulish guests welcome. Ghosts, goblins, monsters, and more will come walking through the corridor. Creatively spooky and funny quotes. Werewolves are for real. Vampires drive me batty. Ghouls just want to have fun. Rap a dum bum bum bum. Join our cat cut coven. Zombies love a girl with brains. Rapping insane. Like if you've got it, haunt it. It's a beautiful night for Halloween. Ghostly greetings. Witches welcome. Happy Halloween. I want my mummy. Ghosts don't give a sheet. Let the ghouls. Ghoul times a roll, a full adult. I am just here for the booze. Teamwork makes the scream work. Spit and rhymer. If you've never carved a pumpkin, you don't know jack. Rap attack, heart attack, rap a mare back. A haunting we will go, a haunting we will go. A hi ho to Dario, a haunting we will go. Vampires party all night. I love Halloween so much it's scary. Let's have a skill ton of fun. Rap a dum bum ba bum. Vampires know how to have a bloody good time. Never end and rhyme. Hope all the candies don't go to waste. Ghosts were people too. Good treats, a real witch in disguise. Never end in rhymes. Make your best witches go with you. I believe, believe in ghosts. Rapping a hoax. There you go, don't you know? Rapping dope, there you go, spitting, don't you know? I spitting, whoa, there I go. Never stop spitting notes into my phone. Whoa, there I go. What is wrong with me? Don't you know? Can never stop spitting notes into my phone. Well, there I go, spitting notes into my phone. Spoke up, for hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Rapping a never-ending hyena. You can do anything with bayonets except sit on them. You can build a throne with bayonets, but you can't sit on it for long. Rap Cybertron Marathon. A union that can only be maintained by swords and bayonets has no charm for me. If the union is dissolved and government disrupted, I shall return to my native state and share miseries of my people and save and defense. Draw my sword up on none. Spit and rhyme and bum 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 bum. A union that can be maintained by swords and bayonets has no charm for me. If the union is dissolved and the government disrupted, I shall return to my native state and share the miseries of my people and save and defense. Will draw my sword on none. Spend rub a dum bum. A lasting order cannot be established by bayonets. A revolution is an idea which has found its bayonets. The miners lost because they had only the Constitution. The other side had bayonets, and the end bayonets always win. Rap a dum twin. Stop me, I have an evil twin. Oh no, damn it, man, it's you, not again. A man may build himself a throne of bayonets, but he can't sit on it. Spit and a bop up a debt. when I went through Marine boot camp in Paris Island, South Carolina. We actually did have bayonets that we trained with. Rapping them, bum, bum, bum. There you go, spitting again and again. What must be wrong with my head? You never stop spitting out. Christianity is false, is of no importance, and if true, of infinite importance. The only thing it cannot be is moderately important. Rampant endorsement. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the former rapper and their ending charmer. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Oh, whoa, smoking dope. Well, there I go. True love is eternal, infinite, and always like itself. Is equal and pure. Without violent demonstration, it is seen with white hairs and is always young in the heart. Spent wrap up, spark of dark in the bark. Once the realization is accepted that even between the closest human beings, infinite distances continue. A wonderful living side by side can grow. Woe if they succeed in loving the distance between them, which makes it possible for each to see the other whole against the sky. Never ending rhymes. I spit until the sea. Never endingly. I fly like an eagle. I never ending a devil until the sea. Fly like an eagle. Infinite eye of the tiger. Infinite rapper is the thrill of the fight. Never ending infinite rhymes. Let us have a dagger between your teeth, a bomb in our hands, and an infinite scorn in our hearts. Spitting rap up, spitting the spitting never ending. There I go, spitting never ending. Well, there I go. Well, there I go, spitting no sin to my phone. Make a stop out, don't you know? I'm not going to buy my kids an encyclopedia. Let them walk to school like I did splendid. My job as a DJ and a producer is just to have big encyclopedia in my head. Personally, I would sooner have written Alice in Wonderland than the whole encyclopedia. Britain the cop, then Rapid Arctica, then Spartica. A man is the whole encyclopedia of facts. The goal is to give people a free encyclopedia to every person in the world in their own language, not just in a fear kind of way, but also in the free speech kind of way. Free delay or end in dismay. I'm not a walking encyclopedia. I'm not one of those types that knows every single film ever made or can recite every dialogue, spitting a dog, a log, a bog, a brog. I'm a terrible vision. I saw an encyclopedia walk up to a polymath and open him up. People take issue with individual aspects of Wikipedia all the time. It's kind of hard to hate the general idea of a free encyclopedia. It's like hating kittens. Rapping a chicken, a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Rapping never ending. Spitting, I'm rapping. There you go, spitting again and again. Off pop of my head. Never stop spitting again and again. Off pop of my head. I'm having a heart attack again and again. A man's mind stretched by new ideas may never return to its original dimensions. Spitting, I'm rapping, never ending. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The stew, never ending. Toucan Scooby-Doo, spitting, never ending to you. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Free delay, away goes today. The illiterate of the future will not be the person who cannot read. It will be the person who does not know how to learn. It's rapping from the urn, affirm. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Rapping and a mess, infinite. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Bestow. Rapping, well, there I go. Any book that helps a child to form a habit, a rabbit of reading, to make reading one of his deep and continuing needs is good for him. Rapping, Rapping, education is the best friend, and educate the person respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. Rapping, Toucan Scooby-Doo. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. Never ending, spit and rhymes. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. Rapping, deranged, the weight at rapping rage into the page. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Rapping, spitting this. The cure for boredom is curiosity. There's no cure for curiosity. Rhyme animosity. If a man empties his purse into his head, no man can take it away from him. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Rapping and a mess investment. Apply yourself, get all the education you can, but then by God do something. Don't just stand there, make it happen. Never stop infinite rapping. I'm spitting, again rapping off the top of my dome. You never stop rapping a bo-bo-bo-bo. There I go, 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 go. Row, row goes the bo-bo-bo-bo. Spitting, it's not about perfect, it's about effort. Excellence is not a skill, it is an attitude. Focus on your goal, don't look in any direction but ahead. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. Rapping, adore, allure. Don't something now your future self will thank you for later. Don't try to be perfect, just try to be better than you were yesterday. Freak delay, keep going. Everything you need will come to you at a perfect time. Never end in spit and rhymes. My 68-minute freestyle rhyme.